Okay, start it up again. Okay, all I have is that when I press the A button, it prints out hi, but that's not exactly, not completely what I want. I want to be able to print all four. Right now the array has 4 values on it. Want to be able to print all 4 of those, but I actually want to print them in a special way, like I said, in a nice radial form. And there's a special function that I want to use for that. Let's see, draw text extended. Nope. Color transform. There we go. Is it trans? Yeah, there we go. Angle. Underscore trans. One scale, and the angle right now, just for fun, let's say 45. So see, it's at an angle, but let's okay. First, let's center it properly. So let's position the, make sure that the position of the object is at X. Actually, wait, it's being drawn at the GUI, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah, either way, X equals XX equals game dot width, YY equals game dot height. There we go. So now when I go and draw this, make sure it is at XX. By what? Oh wait, sorry, my bad. It didn't need it again. There we go. Oh, where's it drawn? I just really quick. Divided by 2. Actually, I don't think I need the height. I just need the width. Meaning that I wanted to start drawing it from the upper right corner. So this equals 0. Well, there you go. So I think that's what was the problem, that was being drawn on the bottom right corner rather than the top right corner. And yeah, you can barely see it on the background, on the corner popping up. Let's disable debug for right now. Does not make it visible. I'll add more features on debug to be able to toggle different stuff about it, but right now, yeah, because the debug was taking care of some stuff for drawing its own text that doesn't get reset. So that's why it's green, and that's a different font and a different location. So let's dialog. Draw GUI. So set the font, please. Draw set font FNT. What is it? Okay, good enough. It's getting crowded back again. Let's close everything, go back to dialog. Draw set color C white. Next is draw set v-align, and actually I can't remember which one. There's middle and center. I don't remember which one is which. For v-align is middle. So it's FA middle. So draw set H align is FA center. However, that's not it. This will draw the string right in the middle of it, but that's not what I want. So with v-align, yeah, center is good enough, but for h-align, I want it to be drawn at FA right. That's basically the origin that's going to be rotated on. So I was going to rotate it right in the middle, which is not what I want. I want it rotated from the right side. Okay, let me make a RR equals 0. Equals RR. And each step RR plus equals 0.5. Maybe that's too slow. So yeah, that's how it's rotating. Let me see. I just added a bunch of space at the end of the string. Let's see if it does show up. Yeah. Okay. However, now I wanted to iterate between all those things. So for iteration through an array, you use a for loop. Let me see. I'm not really good with for loops. How are they structured? So I can declare the variable inside. Okay. Equals 0. Less than and plus plus. Okay. Actually, wait. I need to get the array, the length of the array. So that way, when I do the comparison, is I less than the length I plus equals, yeah. And also, I guess I should make var underscore r equals 0. And for every time r, it will change the angle to 15. Right now, yeah, that angle should depend on how many items are there in that array, but right now just to see if it works. There's some sort of error somewhere. Export. Oh, there's no I. It's underscore I. So yeah, it kind of works. So actually, let me see something. If I make it -1, will it drop that last one? I don't know. Arrays are finicky. Yes, it did. Being that they start with index 0, so whatever. That's 45-degree angle, so like let's make bar A equals 45 divided by underscore L. So that means R is actually be plus equal underscore A. Like hopefully that is splits it up evenly. Okay, no, it did not. Huh. Let's see if this works. Is it even having any effect? Okay, that seems to work for some reason. Let me just add one more. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Howdy. Not really, because howdy should be going up and down. And that's why let's turn back on debug. Debug.line whatever. Three, 4, 5. A R. Actually, I don't know if they're gonna show up. Hopefully they do. No, they did not. Actually, let's do it over here. Paste. And make it equal to this thingy. Yeah, see now on the left, there's a number 4 there. So that's saying that there are 4 the array links 1D options is returning 4. Okay. Yeah, I just figured out I could just have calculated that. But let's see. 11.25. So 45 divided by underscore L. And actually I just realized it's not gonna give me the up and down. Plus 1. Okay, see, I want it like, okay, the first one is 0 and the last one should be 45 degrees. But what's everything in between? Should be between those two, right? So how can I get $45 from 4 and like 45 from 5 and so on and so forth? Okay, see, this is what I'm, let's see, back to whatever this is. This is what I'm trying to do. And it is going to be important because it has to do with selection. I mean that the selection will depend on the angle of the left thumbstick. I get right thumbstick. Right, so first at angle 0, this one is angle 0. That will be the first item, right? Whatever the last one is, it has to be 45. Then whatever is here, it has to be divided evenly between whatever is left. So if I have, so right now if I have 2, one will give me 0, the other one will give me 45. If I have 3, so 1, actually if I have 1, the angle it should return to me is whatever is 45 divided by 2, and that will be, I forgot I have 22.5. So this one is 22.5. So if I have 1 item, it should return to me actually, should it return to me 0 or 22.5? Okay, well, whatever. Right now it's okay. It should return to me 1. 2.5. Okay, I think I see, because in order to get to that one I had to divide 45 divided by 2, right? It equals 22.5. So for the next one, which is gonna be 2 in there, so for 4, it's 45 divided by 3. So it's 15, so this one is 15. Then it's 30. Then 15 above that is 45. So so 2 and 3, let me, so 2 is 3 minus 1, 3 equals 4 minus 1, so it is minus 1. And how about instead of putting options, actually let's see, underscore R. Yeah, I just realized what's wrong. It's not 45, it's 90. But it should still work. Where did I get 45? Oh well. Okay, the problem here is that it is just simply being drawn outside. So top, let's make it FA middle. Okay, better. Let's not draw the debug anymore. and a small correction, let's see, called margin, let's just call it equals, let's say 5 10. So x minus plus yeah, now that makes it y equals but whatever. There we go. And also let's make bump equals additionally, let's make if draw a circle at x, y of radius of, let's say, 10 and true, whatever. Okay, that looks good. So now what is going to be selected? Now I need to work with selection, right? So the selection will be based on, actually let's just go ahead and make should it be the right click? Whatever, I'll change it later. Whatever game testing, I don't know if it should be the right click or the one of the bumpers, maybe the right bumper to activate the dialog. So for that, let's make a new variable. Do I still need RR? No. Select equals 0. Actually, select should be -1. So right now let's make it color. And let's make another local variable, var c equals c indent this. I'll make a is that for just one color or oh, that's extended transform. I just want transform. Okay, text transform color, position, string, scale, angle, 4 colors and an alpha. So all 4 colors are going to be C, C, and the alpha will be 1. So now I need to change what C will equal. And rather than using an if statement to do this, because I only need to check once, where is it? No, it's not assignment. Is it expressions? Yeah, there we go. I think it is expressions. No. Actually, I've used it before. It's on the, let's see, debug, create on step. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's first the question mark and then the colon. Okay. So what I'm trying to check is that if select, is it select? Okay. Let's rename it selected. Okay, that's what I did, selected. If selected is equivalent to I, then it'll be C white. Otherwise it's no, actually yes, C white if not selected, but if it's selected, let's make it C blue. Let's make selected equal 2, 3. So the third one should be colored differently. The fourth one is color different. Oh yeah, and by index. So 0 would have been the first one, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, it's selected. Let's not draw that intro string anymore. So now that it's -1, none of them are selected. Okay. So now let's get on with selection. Let's create another variable called just angle. Is there a way for a variable not to have, I mean, right now this variable equals 0, but is there for it not to be equal anything? Because 0 is an angle. I don't want it, either way. So it will be done while let me get two variables, var horizontal equals 0 right now, var vertical equals 0. Okay, what I want them to actually equal is input the current VGP dot horizontal right. Same thing for the bottom one, but will be horizontal left. I mean still horizontal right, vertical right. Now I need to determine the angle, which I think there's a point direction. Let's see. Returns a direction. Okay, so I want angle to equal point direction of 0, 0, H. I think this should be part of the input, that I get the current angle of the left and right. Again, let's make it visible again. Just so I can see what the current angle is. Yeah, it is awkward pressing A and the right stick to select stuff. So let me just make it the right bumper. See, playtesting. It works. Okay, I'm right now pressing all the way to the left, so it should have high for selecting high, basically. The first selection. And it's giving me the value of like 180. And for 90 is, let's see, if I subtract 180, makes it 0 basically, so -0, and it's going down to 90. So I'm right now pressing all the way down, and it is giving me around 90, so it is correct. However, I need to use that value to determine so minus 180. So again, if it's 0, I should select the left one, and if it's 90, I should select the bottom one, the fourth item. So based on let's see. So eventually something like if angle is like equivalent to, right now let's say 2, selected equals 2. Actually wait, let's see, let's make it 0 equals 0, else so that way it goes back to meaning nothing. So right now, if I am able to put the angle at 0 selected, is gonna end up equaling 0. Right now it's not equal to 0, it's equal to something else. It's not good. Okay. Wait. Oh. I'm saying angle minus 180, but I'm already subtracting 180 from angle, so I'm subtracting it again. So the actual value of angle okay, I guess I can't make it equal to 0, but okay, but actually var another variable equals, let's make it 10 right now. What this is supposed to do is actually, if angle is actually greater than underscore p, okay, wait. I need another one. Var equals s equals, this is the okay, s will be the selection angle. So I guess each entry has the angle. Like I said, the first one 0 is okay, whatever. Let's make it like right now, just 3. So okay, let me being that the angle has to fall within a range. So if it's and angle is less than 40, then selected equals 2, otherwise equals 0. So right now, if I'm able to put the angle between those two numbers, it should select it to 2. And yeah, see, I'm able to put it between 30 and 40, right now 33, and it does select it. Though right now those two angles were arbitrary, so I should be able to actually select those angles. So how am I going to determine this? So actually, what are the angles there? What are the range? What's so on the bottom is actually actual 90, and on the left it goes to negative. Okay, so that's between negative 15. What's 90 plus 15? 105. Yes, I was correct. Now this is the range that a selection will be valid. Anything outside that range, a selection is not valid. Yeah, okay. So I need to calculate what selected is. Okay, so back again with this. So so basically the value of s, okay, the value of s equals, it could equal 0, it should snap to like 0, 15, 30, or 45. Okay, how to do this? Let me raise this. Okay, no, that's not what I want. There's no way to hide this part. Okay, good enough. So let's say, okay, I have, okay, 0, 15, 30, 45. So if my angle ends up being like, let's say something around here, 10, it should make it equal to 15. So how can I make 10 equal 15? If it's like closer to here, let's say 5, so 5 equals 0. If I divide like, okay, 45 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. Would it be divided by 4? Okay, whatever. 4, 4, so 4, 0, 5, 1, 4, 1, dot, 0, so 4, 8, 2, 8, 2, 0, 5. Okay, so it's 11, 25. What does that mean? Okay, I don't know if that was correct. Let me delete all that. Being okay, the a equals 5, but I want that to be equal to 0 and not 15. Yeah, where did I get? Okay, I got from it from 45 divided by 3, so somewhere around 90 divided by 3. Okay, I should correct all these numbers. All this is incorrect. That's still the same principle, but whatever, it's incorrect. Okay. So it's actually supposed to be 90, 0, and this one is 45. And I get that one by so when the index, not the index, sorry, length equals 3, in order to get that number, I have to the desired number. You have to make 90 divided by 2. And so when L equals 4, will be 90 divided by 3, right? Which equals 30, and this one equals 45. Oh wait, not 45. I want 30, 60. So if angle okay, what can I do so that 0, 1, 2, and 3 equals 0, 30, 60, and 90? Okay, I think that's the better question. What can I do so that those Huh. That's a better question. So well, I have the array length of 4, so okay. So let's say I have 90 divided by 4 equals, does not equal 3. The 90 divided by 4 equals 22. Wait, 90 divided by 30 equals, okay, 90 divided by 3 equals 30. Trying to like normalize it. So yeah, so that's 0. Well, the 1 divided by 90, 3 divided by 90. I don't know, I'm just right now trying stuff. So 90 equals, huh. Being that, yeah, I'm trying to normalize, like 0, this is 0 and this is 3 basically. Oh, well, 1 and 4, but 0 and 3. Three times 30 equals 90. 2 times 30 equals 60. Okay, so 30 is what I need. And where did I get that 30 number from? I need to get it from, okay, I think okay. Basically it's the same thing as this. Maybe I'm not gonna need it over here. I can actually make it into a variable. Okay, so I So if I multiply actually, okay, wait. Underscore a divided by angle. Well, it's, and actually I just thought of something. This is for gamepad and gamepad only. It will not work on a keyboard. Okay, let's just finish with gamepad. Being that, yeah, it just, it couldn't access the underscore a, since underscore a is created if the bumper is being pressed. Okay, so right now, okay, that's not the solution. How about the other one? The other way. Angle divided by okay, it seems to kind of work. Let's oops, not this one. Let's round it so it just gives me the integer. Is there a better rounding? Let's see. So right now I'm select 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So that's what I need. There we go. It's working. I'm able to select them individually. And if I were to add howdy again, there we go. I can select all of them. Get a bit more distance. That's better, kind of. Howdy, ciao, good day, bye, hi. Let's see how it handles if those don't exist. It's just one then. Yep, that's how it should work. Okay, let me check. Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, now, yep. Okay, I have, when I press the button, it shows up the selection, and I can use the right thumbstick to select. Let's see. Okay, now, yep. Okay, I have, when I press the button, it shows up the selection, and I can use the right thumbstick to select. Let's see. It's gonna be different for keyboard. Okay, now, yep. Okay, I have, what can the keyboard do? When I'm not gonna deal with the keyboard right now, but I'm just trying to. How does Doom handle it? Being that it's similar to the weapon selection on Doom, how does it handle it on keyboard? I'm curious now. Maybe it could just be like a regular menu, like, and you use a separate set of keys other than the direction keys to go up and down the menu. Okay, either way, it works for gamepad. Now I need to, how is the selection going to work? Okay, right now I have it so that the right bumper shows this menu, but actually, like, like if I do this and then release the right bumper, that's what gets selected. Should it be like that, or should it be like this and click the button? And that's what's selected. Actually, I kind of feel like it should be that. I click a button and it gets selected. I should play Doom, actually. How does it handle it? So let's see. And then okay, the thing is that it's designed, did it like this on the, rather than like on the center, on the upper right corner rather than the center, because I wanted how it's going to be presented on mobile. Actually, like, I just saw a GDC video on what's it called, Halo Wars 2 UX design, basically user experience, and like, and actually it answered pretty interesting questions. Being that I played Halo Wars, the original one, and then went to Halo Wars 2, and like, what I was asking, why did they change this stuff? Right? Mainly like how the, let's say, the Mac cannon is used, right? On Halo Wars is like a weapons a weapons view, basically the sight of the mag gun, basically. But on Halo Wars 2, it highlights it on the background, like a highlighted cruiser that you can move. And they explained that that's because it was multi-platform. The original version, while it works well with the gamepad, it did not felt good on keyboard. So they changed it to the new one because it feels good on both. It feels good on keyboard and it still works on gamepad. So like I was saying, that it is for mobile. Let me something really quick. Where is it? Debug. Step. If input current VGP back CGP VGP actually input that pressed VG the there we go. Okay, hopefully what this does is that when I press the back button and the phase A button, it turns on and off the debug. Let's see. There we go. So I can just have it this turned off all the time, and whenever I need it, I can just throw it on, or vice versa. Okay. So yeah, I was talking that it is like that, so that it's on the upper right, because I imagine when holding the mobile device, a phone or a tablet, the right hand can select the upper right corner and slide over to the selection they want. Right. So from that point of view, how are they going to select? Being that, like I said, for gamepad, it does feel nice that I can click the button and it will select the this. Being that one thing, if I release the right bumper, the right trigger is still, the right joystick is still being held at that direction. So whatever it was doing before, would it keep on doing it? Okay, right now, basically, if it becomes 3D, it will be controlling the camera rotation, but right now it does not have a control for anything other than for selecting. Because yeah, if it like I said, I haven't decided yet if it does end up being 3D. If I move the right stick, it will be rotating the camera. It will be dealing with the camera basically. So if I go like this, the camera controls go off. It's the only thing that, and it will be selecting over here. But once I release, the camera controls will be on and it will be start rotating. Maybe I could add a delay, and maybe I'm thinking too much right now. So right now I'm just gonna make it once the right bumper gets deselected. And actually I can make it like okay, dialogue. Not necessarily current. Wait. Not okay. Huh, okay, wait. Because that's not gonna, okay. I'm gonna separate some stuff, and my cat is, I guess, wants to go into my shoulder now. Right, cat? See, right now only when it's being pressed it shows up, otherwise it's not. But actually I want it if yeah, I can see the cat trying to get, there we go, it's in my shoulder. Just don't claw me. Okay. Okay, I think she's she's not comfortable yet. Okay, now she's comfortable now. If dialog state is equivalent to dot options, then do all this. Actually, wait, not even more about that. Okay, wait. There we go. Then I don't need this. Being that pressing the button plays it. Let's see. Let's see how it works right now. Because I think it's messed up a little bit. See, I just, when it's pressed, it goes there, but there's no way to go back to none. And right now, when I press the bumper, it goes to yeah, the dialog state options. But okay, now what I can do is, if released bump R, So now I should be able to go back in and out. There we go. Okay, I think I see another small problem is that, see, look, right now I have selected the bottom one. If I slowly place it back to 0, back to the origin, it's still selected. It should not be selected. I'm not right now pressing any direction on the right thumbstick, but it is selected. I think that could be fixed easily just by let's see, let's make the separation better. Make it neater. Where is this from? It's the same thing over here, so it's not needed. Let's make it a region. And the region is let's make it into a region also. And I hate it when that happens. Actually, wait, that kind of works. That no longer works. That right now it's on insert state, not on. There we go. Switch stage, region, switch stage, and okay, in order to correct it, it's the other one, point distance. So if point distance of 0, 0 underscore h underscore v comma. If the point distance of that is less than, let's say 0.5 for now. No, greater than. Okay, that should work. That means if it's pushed beyond that distance, whatever 0.5 means, it will start making the selection. So actually, I'll pretty up later. But right now, that means if it goes below that one, it won't go back to selection equals -1. Which also should work with touch, since if you move the finger back to the button, it should unselect whatever you have selected. That way you can then you release it and it does not select. Yeah, see, right now it's like halfway, still at that direction, but well, let me see, it's there we go. It's like halfway and it stops selecting. So if it's like full or like nearly full, you'll select it. So maybe it's 75 will feel better. And it's okay. Let's save everything just to make sure. I think it does autosave every time you build. Yeah, but whatever. Play testing will determine that even better. But right now, yeah. Wait, did I? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my computer is for some reason slowing down. And see, ultimately the objective of this is that whatever we select, whatever is selected over here, will be get passed to that NPC, and depending on whatever it's passed, that NPC will respond to that. And right now it keeps moving because I don't know, there's no dead zone on it. So on step, there we go. So if when the right bump is released, okay, it's slowing down for some reason. Let me save everything and start all over and start it up again. Maybe, let's see. Not responding again. I don't know, it's gonna error out. Yeah, it starts to error out. Let's try it again. Not responding again. One more time. There we go. Oh, it says updated runtimes. So there's this new runtime. I wonder. Let's see. Is it a knowledge base or a news? Oh, release note, sorry. Either way, that's good stuff to know. Release notes. Runtime release notes. So it's 291. Yeah, 291. Let's see. That was released. Oh, it was released on 19th. Okay, whatever. This release is a huge number of bug fixes. So the camera has improved. Huh. Windows, let's see, change well received to create data.win packages files during build. Fixes an issue with large projects taking time or failing to link in Visual Studio. I don't use macOS or Ubuntu nor iOS. Let's see, Android. Not much into Android, but let's see, fix calling the NDK when using Windows 7, but I'm using Windows 10. Updated gamepad functionality. No longer Moga integration. HTML5. Massive number of bugs have been fixed. Missing functions. Fix the change layers. Created duplicates. Added built-in font system so avoid issues drawing text when using OpenGL WebGL. Added cross-origin type header functions. Change asset compiles to function multiple. Added support for Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Added functions regarding hardware hat values and the GUID of the device. See manual for specifics. Actually this looks interesting. Fix game restart to make restart game speed the value. I should update that. Oh well. Not right now. Either way. Where was I? Oh yeah. Over here, when it's being released, it has to determine something. If selected not equals -1, that means that something is being selected. Let's say res and this is actually pretty quick. One thing I'm gonna do with it, if something it was and gonna end up being something really quick, and it will go back to being none. Equals and just to Okay, it's just simply if there is something selected, it will go to this respond, and then after it does whatever here in respond, it goes back to none. I just put this have something really visible to actually differentiate that it goes to respond then to none rather than going straight to none. Being that if nothing is selected, it should go back down to none rather than to respond. So let's see. See right now, nothing should happen. Okay, something should be happening, but it is not. Was it, did I did it correctly? Oh, it responds. Oh wait, I mean select it. Sorry. So it's gonna see what the value of selected is. If I make it greater than -1, or maybe this just simply is not working. Let's make it just to true, regardless of anything it will. Okay, whatever. Let's make okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I need to. That's simply not going there. let's say selected, let me just make it selected is equivalent to 0. When it gets released, then I'm gonna allow it to go to none. Yeah, see, now it is working. Because if I select something else, now okay. See, right now I'm not pressing the right bumper. I'm pressing it and releasing it, but it does not equal 0. Now that it equals 0, it goes back. Is selected greater than 0, then it will go to none. Yeah, so now it works, but it should be not equals -1. Actually, yeah, whatever, it's the same thing, unless there's something. You want to actually go to respawn, and right now I'm not gonna let it go back to none. Okay, everything seems to work properly. Actually, let me do another one. Something really quick. System debug, back to steps. Something similar to this, but let's see. There we go, game restart. Let me just, there we go, it restarted. Okay, everything seems to be working so far. And respond and dialog type response is when response is being set to selected, and then let's set it back to none. Okay, I see what happened. Okay, everything is working so far. And over here, let's put else. Now the thing is, I just put right now response equals selected. Response is basically what is gonna be given to the NPC for them to react. But see, the thing is that equals dialog type dot on. That means, what's it called? Actually, wait. I can do something to, let's see. Yeah, whatever. They're just for demonstration. Whether let's see if it works. Being that response should be clear if it's not on options respond. But yeah, I don't see any change. Oh well. Either way, I'm gonna leave it like that. And I've been streaming for like 2 hours, 2 hours 11 minutes. So I'm gonna stop right now. And yeah, so far at the very least, the first third of the dialogue it's nearly complete. So it's not even complete yet. The first third of it is nearly complete, and I think I'll be completing basically. Okay, the thing is, okay, the plan right now is, okay, I can select it now, so whatever I select it, it gets passed to the NPC, and the NPC reacts appropriately. And that's basically the NPC reaction is the second third, and the final third is gonna be far harder. It will have to do being right now. There's only one NPC, so it's gonna be sent to that NPC. But basically, NPC selection. Who am I gonna be passing it to? Right, that's important. Like if I'm way over here, I should not be passing it to that NPC. But what if I'm over here and I'm facing that NPC and I go like hi? It should be passed to that NPC, but it also should react differently than if I were over here facing the NPC and said hi. Right, or like if I were here and I said hi and I was facing this, there's an NPC over here and I'm facing that NPC, this NPC should still have some sort of reaction. It might or might not react. So that's the final third. Choosing the NPC and different reactions they can have. That will have to do like direction and distance. Anyway, so yeah, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and I will be taking a break. So, or maybe okay, I'll just gonna stop for the rest of the. Well, I don't know. I'll decide. Either way, later.